It has all gone too far. All of it. Joe Genova today asked for Chris Krebs, a patriot who ran CISA, to be shot. A 20-something tech in Gwinnett County today has death threats and a noose put out saying he should be hung for treason because he was transferring a report on batches from an EMS to a county computer so he could read it. It has to stop. Mr. President, you have not condemned these actions or this language. Senators, you have not condemned this language or these actions. This has to stop. We need you to step up, and if you're going to take a position of leadership, show some.
This is the moment the iconic telescope at the Arecibo Observatory collapsed. The radio telescope was built in 1963. It was famously featured in the James Bond movie GoldenEye during a chase scene. On the science side, the telescope led to the discovery of a binary pulsar system and the first exoplanets. The National Science Foundation was already planning to decommission the telescope after 2 cables broke, but it collapsed before they could do a controlled demolition. The NSF said they might replace the telescope, but it's a long process. No injuries were reported in the collapse. What do all of these people have in common? They all have diastema, or a gap between their front teeth. Only about 20% of people in the whole world have it. While some dentists will offer to fix it, many people find that it's a unique and beautiful trait that they love. This is a special bridge built for wild animals to safely cross a busy highway in Utah. Video shows all kinds of creatures have been using it, from moose to porcupine. The Parley's Canyon Wildlife Overpass was built in 2018 over I-80 outside Salt Lake City. The project cost around $5 million, but officials said it's worth it to keep both animals and motorists safe. 2 years later, the bridge is working as hoped.
Do you still have confidence in Bill Barr?
Ask me that in a number of weeks from now. They should be looking at all of this fraud. This is not civil. He thought it was civil. This is not civil. This is criminal stuff. This is very bad criminal stuff. So I just say this. We went through an election. At 10 o'clock, everybody said that was an easy victory for Trump. All of a sudden, the votes started disappearing, miraculously disappearing. We found much of it, but we found far more votes than we need in almost all of these states. And I think I can say in all of these states, far more votes than we need to win every one of them. And I want to just thank my team, because my team is doing an unbelievable job.
My question here is, why we're not seeing the poll book off by 30,000 votes? That's not the case.
What did you guys do? Take it and do something crazy to it?
I'm just saying the numbers are not off by 30,000 votes. So
I know what I saw.
Saying that they're filling in?
I know what I saw, and I signed something saying that if I'm wrong, I can go to prison. Okay. Did you?
Okay,
I'm just trying to ask you a legitimate question here.
Yeah, let's let Representative Johnson ask his question, and then don't interrupt him, and then if you want to respond to it, that's fine. And did you have more, Representative?
Yeah, I guess I just want to keep following back up with the poll book. So are we saying that the poll book is either wildly off, or that they are filling in names?
It's wildly off, and dead people voted, and illegals voted.
Okay.
So that's my answer.
I think we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Firefighters had to pry the doors open to get people out of this elevator in Vietnam. Here's what to do if you ever get stuck in an elevator. Stay calm and never try to escape on your own or exit the elevator by yourself. That's how people get hurt. Wait for emergency responders. If the lights go out, use your phone light, but be careful not to drain the battery. Press the call button to ask for help. If no one answers, press the alarm button, which will usually ring a bell. Continue to press the alarm button periodically. If you get no response, call 911 or the emergency number listed on the elevator. Stand toward the rear center of the elevator to wait for help. Don't jump up and down or try to pry the doors open. Everyone in Vietnam was rescued safely. This is toxic foam that's spilling onto the street in India. Firefighters were deployed to try and stop the foam from spreading. The foam formed after a heavy rainfall raised water levels in a local river. The river water then mixed with wastewater from nearby ponds. The mixing combined with high phosphate levels from industrial pollutants like detergent are what caused the foam to form. Other cities in India have dealt with similar toxic foam in the past, and officials warn that it can cause respiratory issues or skin problems when you come in contact.
My senior staff knows this. We've had so much outreach personally from both the president and the vice president that I had to change the ringtone on my phone. And it rings "Hail to the Chief" because I didn't want to miss another phone call directly from the White House to help the state of Arizona.